Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Reanimation. In this episode of Reanimation, I want to give you a helpful tip for the new map, Rave in the Redwoods, which is how to get between 8 and 10 grand by the end of round 4 on this map. To pull this trick off, you're going to need to be running the card Scope Dollars, and you will need to buy the M1, which is upstairs in the main spawn. About halfway through round 3, you're going to need to have made at least $3,250. That'll allow you to open up all the doors that'll put you in that section of the cabins that I am talking about. Here's some tips on how to make the money. In round 1, you use the M1, put 1 bullet in the chest, and then melee. Round 2, it's 2 bullets in the chest, melee. Round 3, it's 3 bullets in the chest, and melee. This way you're going to maximize your points output. You can also build barriers to gain points, and there's a cap off for the amount of money you can get for building windows each round. So round 1 you're allowed to build 5, that's 50 points, and round 2 you're allowed to build 10, that's 100. In round 3 you can build 15, that's 150 points to add to what you need to get there. Once you get the points you need, make your way up to the cabins, and it's around the area where the owl and the wolf statue is in front of the mine. That's where you want to be. What you want to do is collect zombies here. I do a U-shaped. I go through the doorway of where stamina up is, and then I come back down and I go underneath the cabin of where stamina up is. And what I do is I collect every zombie there is. Once I get them all, I keep them tightly knit together right around those statues. I really compact them. Then once I get them all compacted, I lead them towards the mine shaft door. That way they all line up. And what you want to do is have your scope dollars activated. Once activated, use your M1 and try to line up the headshots. Your goal is to have 1 bullet travel through at least 3 or 4 zombies. And here's the trick to it. Now when you're using scope dollars, it's 400 points per headshot, but if it travels through the zombies, you still get 400 per headshot, but it only accounts for 1 scoped dollars. You can finish the rest of round 3 by doing this. Then you go into round 4. During round 4, you do the same thing, except for what I do is I collect every zombie until there is no more zombies to spawn in on the map. Once they are all there and kind of together, that's when I really start compacting them together. I start looping them around so it starts creating like this little mob. After that, I do the same thing, go down the mine shaft, and then start aiming for headshots. If you get lucky, you'll see like the sway of the heads, and they'll like sway in and out, so they're almost right in front of each other, so you can get that bullet to travel through them. You can get really lucky here and get upwards of 10 grand. That's the max I've been able to get and still be able to hold a few zombies at the end of round 4. Now if you get 10 grand, you can literally do almost anything you need to do. Now when I get unlucky, I get just shy of 8 grand, and it's really not that bad. You can still make your way over by opening up a select few doors to the island. You can get all of the parts and get the sausages done, but 10 grand is the goal. Also, if you're just shy of 10 grand, you can also do the knife throwing thing for 100 a point, and you can make more money that way. Practicing collecting all these zombies and creating this little mob does take some time to get used to. But man, when you get used to it, this really fucking pays off to have every door open and everything done this early. This is really effective in a solo game. I'd love to try it in a multiplayer, but there's too many fucking dickheads that just grab machetes and start killing everything in sight. They'll never let you get to this, so you know, regular scope dollars, you're going to get at least 4,000 points. But this is a way to maximize profit. This trick was originally founded by a friend of mine by the name of Ninja Hylas. There. I give credit when credit is due. I don't steal credit. I simply am just bringing you, the viewer, this information, which you need to go try right fucking now. One thing that can truly fuck this whole thing up is if you get a nuke halfway into round 3. And you'd be surprised, it does happen. So if that happens, just quit out, restart, and try again. It's better if you get like a carpenter extra points, or sometimes you get real lucky and zombies will drop cash on the floor, and that'll just put you towards the mark quicker. I've gotten really lucky, and sometimes I get 1,000 in like a cash backpack, but that is really fucking rare for an early round. I will be adding another video to my channel called The Best Start to Rave in the Redwoods, and basically all it's going to be is a visual representation of how I do everything to achieve this goal. Just in case you need any help, just start to finish, from when I spawn in till I do everything that I am telling you that I am doing. The link for that video will be in the description for anyone else that wants to do this trick but is having a hard time. Thank you for tuning in to this tutorial. Please like, comment, subscribe, and stay tuned for more videos.